Everyone, you are looking at Plaza Tropical, T-Mobile Plaza Tropical here, Musikfest 2022, lower section, north side, best side. You're listening to Slingshot Dakota, long-time Lehigh Valley Allentown bass band, husband and wife team. Slingshot Dakota is one of those bands that, like, I saw Screaming Females, My Maze was here, that this festival desperately needed. Now don't get me wrong, I've experienced about 10-15 bands, I lost track. But this year, and I've talked to a few people about the music here and everything, the festival, and they agree with me where it's kind of like a more mellow and low-key this year. There's a lot more like acoustic, more mellow bands than your rock, you know. I know they have a little bit of rap, but that's another completely other topic, the music variety. But the rock is very little except for the cover bands. So Slingshot Dakota has a lot of original music. I have to mention Casino Night because when they introed it, they said about, you know, that whether it's a job, a friendship, whatever, where you do it, you don't want to do it anymore, you're not into it anymore, but you do it because of the amount of time you've had into it. And I can relate to that because at one point over the winter of 2021-22, I almost walked away from doing media because I was just burned out from it. 9 straight years, 10 including the blog, you know, so it's just like I can easily relate to it. And a lot of their songs you can relate to, and I love that in the band's originals. Slingshot Dakota, pretty much think 80s hair bands and 80s hair bands and 80s rock, but originals. They have the power, the music, the lyrics. For the first half hour, I really didn't tune into them too much because it was kind of like I was more focused on my Sunday than the music. But then it really started. I'm like, all right, time to get to work. And I really started paying attention to the music, the lyrics and everything. But for the first half hour, it was pretty much straightforward. We're on stage, we're having a great time. You're gonna catch this energy, you're gonna have a great time with us. 80s, pretty much 80s style punk and party rock. Like you said, with original music songs, which is great. But then, because I started tuning in around Casino Night. I can't remember the name of the song after that. But again, it was something it was lyrics, something to relate to, songs about peace, something people can easily relate to. But they start off slow, and then they kicked it, and then they kicked it in. And again, I love that they have that certain ability or click that they can pull it off naturally. Slingshot Dakota, all right, you're actually hearing only 2 instruments right now. The songs are written as if it's keyboard, drums, as if you have the electric guitar, the bass, and everything, and several other instruments, but you're only hearing 2 songs right now. And I'm like thinking, you know, if I want to see the band, I'd be like, oh wow, this is a full, you know, 4, 5, 6-piece band. And again, that is I've never written music in my life, never been in a band. But from the several hundred band reviews I've done at least over the past 10 years, that's very difficult to do. To make you believe that it's a full band when it's only a duo. But like I said, this is the part that I love and I cannot stress enough. They are one of the bands that Musikfest needs and needed. A shot of pure adrenaline, a shot of pure rock, a shot of waking everyone up. Slingshot Dakota, check them out. Lehigh Valley bass band. I really don't do the Valley music scene anymore. Stopped a long time ago. But this band, I'm actually, if I remember to, after Musikfest, I'm actually going to request an interview. I really want to find. As they're performing, quite a few questions popped into my mind. Take care, everybody. Michael Phoenix, founder staff, Sir Wilson, the online media. Musikfest, T-Mobile, Plaza Tropical. Musikfest 2022. Stay safe, everybody. Enjoy what's left this summer.